dream in September. It's September 26th, 2011. I don't know why God keeps giving me dreams about population control. First it's one kid only, and now it's this one. And when my beloved friend, Yah's little one, told me that this goes along with what she had just recently seen in a movie, and what they had really done. It was like, what? I never even heard of such a thing. So first my dream. There was a town, and it was a city, and it was a huge city. And I never really noticed the different people all around me until I went to the post office. And the post office had two sets of stairs, and a left and on the right. And on the right one, they were very steep stairs. They were specially designed stairs to test people, to see how agile they are. And I didn't know it had anything to do with your youth, but it had to do mainly about your health and your agility. And they were also designed in such a way, and it was really weird because I noticed the women had, and I even in the dream had, really short skirts on, like mini skirts. Well, when the women would go up the stairs, of course people could see what was underneath their skirts. And I saw these two sets of stairs, and I had to go into the post office, and I said, I am not going on those right set of stairs. Not only for the reason that I knew that it was for voyeurism, lust, but also I looked at them and I knew there's no way I'm putting my body through that. I mean, they were really weird shaped stairs, okay? Not something that I have seen, but they were so steep and the stairs were so far apart. So I chose the ones on the left, and when I started going up the stairs on the left, my gosh, those were even hard. And but at least I knew that I could do it in such a way that they were closer together, and so the woman isn't spreading her legs out so far to be able to go up the stairs. So I get into the post office, and I'm out of breath, and I go up to a woman in a teller's group booth, and I told her, I said, what is with these stairs? I said, I almost didn't make it in. How could anyone be expected to use these stairs like this? What do you do with older people? And she started laughing hysterically. She had dark hair. She was maybe in her, what were you? I don't know, maybe like 25, something like that. No older than 30, and I don't think she was 30. And she was just laughing hysterically at me like she'd gone nuts. And I said, well, what's so funny about it? And she said, there are no old people. Haven't you seen? She said, no one here is to retirement age. And retirement age is early. And I realized this population that I was surrounded in this city, they were all young. Every woman wore miniskirts, and they were all young. And then she says, and now we know that, she said, now we know that you can't make it either. In other words, that I was older, and that I would be disappearing also. When I awoke, that was the end of the dream, except I thought how sad it was that nobody would ever know, a grandma, a grandpa. There was a cutoff age where people would just disappear. There'll be no old people. There'll be nobody who can't do those stairs, and the stairs to me means it has all tied in to do with lust also. So this is a new way they're going to be doing population control. And when I woke up and I called Yah's little one and I told her, as I'm so sleepy, and I said, this is what my dream was. And I was shocked. And she said, well, this sounds like a movie I just seen, Ellis Island. And it's a true story when the immigrants were brought over. And they were tested when they went up and down. And one of their tests was to see if they could go up and down stairs, to see how healthy they are, to see their age. And I said, well, what happens to the immigrants that didn't pass? And she says she didn't know. So I said, no, I never even heard of such a thing. And, well, that's a new way. Government's going to be, don't have to worry about the health care bill. They're pretty much going to do away with anybody who isn't agile, isn't fit. I mean, they were all the same size in this huge city surrounded. I don't know, it was like New York or what it was. Man, there were so many people though when I was walking through crowds. So it's a huge city that I was in, and they were all the same size. I want to say they were all the same size. The women just looked alike, and they all wore very short skirts. And even though in the dream I wore a very short skirt, I wasn't going to do that other side of the stairs, and I really knew I couldn't do the other side of the stairs no more. I could have, but I would have been pushing it, and I wasn't about to. So that was my dream. That is not a happy future. Is that what the GT is going to be like? I don't know. I don't know what this dream was, but it's not anything to look forward to in the future. And I believe that, and I knew when the woman was saying it, that anybody who couldn't make those stairs, they were killed, okay? And I knew this all started with Terry Shavio, whatever, I call her Terry Schindler. They all set it up when they killed her. The government legally starved and thirsted to death a woman who wasn't brain dead. And now in America it's set up where anybody, a family member, can say, I no longer want this person in my life, and that person ends up in a hospital and it's over with for them. So that's the kind of laws we already got in America, so it won't be long before this is worldwide, and this is how they intend to control who lives and who dies. Only the beautiful people, only the young. And I don't know what this cutoff date's going to be, but it'll be when you no longer can pass the government's test, because that's what the post office is all about. It's a government facility. So that's it. May Yeshua have mercy on all of our souls, because everybody ages. And even these who are going to pass these horrible laws, they too one day won't be able to make those stairs, won't be able to pass those tests. But they too know they're expendable. Over and out.